we need to change in some ways the conversation about hope more to a conversation about love, because love is the power that animates hope. Right? I think this is so important. When I go around and I give talks about environmental realities, I always get asked, what gives you hope? And I say, I don't want to answer that question anymore. I want to turn the question back to you and say, what do you love? What's worth caring for? And then if it is worth caring for, what can you do to exercise that care? Because the illusion, and this is a very major temptation, is to presume to know the outcome of what's happening down the road. We don't know the outcome. So we should always be prepared for surprise, but we shouldn't stick our heads in the sand either. Wendell Berry has this great line where he says, hope lives in the means, not in the ends, which is another reason why I think it's so important for us to say, if you are acknowledging that we don't know everything, we don't know comprehensively enough, we don't know the outcome, and instead focus on what we need to do to love the places we are, the people we are with, the creatures we are with, that will be enough. Because the remarkable thing is that creatures, people, places respond positively to love. Not always, right? Because sometimes we don't know how to love properly. But this is the thing that we see over and over again. Abandoned places, abandoned farms, abandoned fields, abandoned forests, abused forests. They respond to love. Creatures respond to love, and people do. So when we put our energy on the question of love and realize that when we're in hope, we're mostly in the dark, I think that might change, not always the mood, but it gives us, I think, a better way to approach this realization that we're living in a world that is just so saturated by woundedness.